Hi. I just heard a bunch of loud echoing pops. Sound a lot like gunshots.
But it brought me out of a sound sleep. It was several rounds running through the halls, banging on everybody's door, running outside the building, around, banging on windows. They come in the hotel, and I was looking out because I could hear them running. 5 of them ran past our door, and they were screaming, we gotta go before the police get here.
What's up, people? It's Drill Entertainment Network, and I'm covering another shooting location today. Today is Ralo from ATK. Now, this happened back in 2019. It was on March 13th, I believe. No, it was March 11th. March 11th, 2019, in Waycross. It said one person was killed in Waycross early Sunday morning during an ambush reportedly against a group of people that included Jacksonville rapper Young and Ace. Police said they responded to Hampton Inn at 720 Brunswick Highway to reports of people being chased in the parking lot by people with guns at around 3:30 a.m. At the scene, police found the victim, 30-year-old Jeremy Alexander Brookins, near the hotel's pool area. Brookins had gunshot wounds to his body and was pronounced dead shortly after, police say. Another victim, Dwayne Lamont Scott, 29, was found in a room inside the hotel with gunshot wounds and was rushed to a hospital, police said. 3 men from Jacksonville were arrested during an investigation into the shooting, police said. And then they only arrested the guys from ATK who actually shot back. So Scotty and then 2 other guys called Mark and Devontae. I don't know why they only arrested the guys who shot back, because they didn't even do anything wrong. They were just shooting back. Now, actually, Google Maps actually isn't letting me get into here, because the shooting happened around this area in the parking lot, and the furthest I can go, it won't let me actually get into the grounds. But there are pictures of the area. So this is like the pool. I'm assuming this is like the pool where, I guess Ralo was shot here, somewhere around here, because it said they were waiting by the pool at the inn when they were ambushed. And Ralo was, he was around the pool area. All these guys were in the parking lot pool area in like the back, like around here. I don't know why my Google Maps is like super laggy, but it was around here. They got shot around here. They got ambushed. So I'm assuming the guys, they pulled into the parking lot here. Probably tailed them from the show, because I think Ace had a show here. They probably followed them from the show, then came back in the parking lot. I think the reason they were out here was because they were returning, actually. They parked from the show, and they were walking back to their hotel when the guys pulled up and started shooting at them from here. Now, this was allegedly 6 blocks of work. Allegedly, one of the shooters was a guy named Tiki, who actually was killed, I think, a month after this, possibly as retaliation. Most likely as retaliation, but the other 2 shooters, there was 3 shooters on this hit, and allegedly one of them is still alive, but in prison for like 40 years. He's doing a long sentence. And then the other one, there's been a debate over who the other one is, the 3rd shooter. The first 2 people are pretty certain. Like, Tiki was definitely on this hit, and then the other one was definitely on this hit as well. But then the 3rd, people have like conflicting. People don't know who it is, basically. Some people say it was a Kojak. Some people say it was Max or Jaheim from 6 Blocks. Some people say it was a 50K, and that's the older 50K from AVB. That's 50K, not Mon 50K, just the normal 50K. But it's really unknown, because obviously no one was arrested for this, because, well, this isn't even Jacksonville. I always say this is Jacksonville. This isn't Jacksonville. This is actually Georgia. But yeah, no one was ever caught for this. And as you can see, I mean, they did go fairly far to do this hit. I mean, this is all the way in Georgia, which, I mean, it's not crazy far. It's not like when ATK drove all the way from Jacksonville to Houston just to shoot Fulio. That was just crazy, but this is still pretty far. I mean, this is like still in Georgia, but it's not too far, you can see. I mean, from Jacksonville to here, to Waycross, probably only like, 2 hours maybe. And I mean, Michi and B5, they were both killed in Orlando down here, which is actually farther. I actually think it's farther to get to Jacksonville than to Waycross, believe it or not. But yeah, so this hit went down in Georgia, and it's just kind of messed up, because like Ralo wasn't even like disrespectful. Ralo wasn't like a shooter or anything. Well, Ralo was on the Bibby hit, to be fair enough. I mean, he wasn't an angel, but he got done pretty dirty. I mean, Ralo, he did have a gun on him, allegedly tried to pull it out, but got killed before he could reach it. So R.I.P. to him. And for Ace, this just must have been really messed up, because like this is only this happened in March, and his brothers were killed not even like a year before. In the Ace hit back in 2018, where like 3 of his best friends got killed in front of him. He got shot like 8 times, almost died, and then only like 9 months later, not even a whole year later, he's almost killed again here. It's like 6 Block really wanted Ace bad around this time. Like 6 Block was bullying ATK at around this time. Like they were crazy, but this doesn't make sense though, because this was a get back for Bibby, and This just shows how dedicated Six Block was at this time to really get back for Bibby, because they drove all the way from Jacksonville to Waycross to try and kill Ace or Queso, or maybe because Queso was here too. Queso shot back. Queso and Scotty, they all shot back. But yeah, I mean, Six Block really wanted ATK bad at this point. But after this, really, the tide started turning, and ATK actually started getting the upper hand and just started picking off several people from Six Block. So yeah, I mean, that's just the way it worked out. So RIP to Ralo, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.